conversation about science and scientists. Hello. Telling stories from scientists' lives and role of science could last for hours. Stories of different kinds, funny and tragic. There is only one wealth, which is knowledge, and only one evil, which is ignorance. This is a quotation from great Greek philosopher Socrates. He said 24 centuries ago, and a short while after, quite a democratic way, by a majority vote, he was sentenced to death and drank a cup with cider. We could find another hundred of quotations about benefit of knowledge in scientists, but all of them will not change the present situation in Russian science, which is undergoing hard days. Let's use another quotation from the Bible, which says that there is no prophet in your own country. Scientists often turn up to be prophets, so they show the future in this or that sphere of life. And here's an example. Today, we often speak about various ecological disasters, calling them catastrophes. Meanwhile, we can say that so far, humanity has faced a real catastrophe for the first time. Death molecular of a compound called methyl tetrahydrobutyl ether, MTBE, is rapidly spreading in ground natural reservoirs, storing invaluable drinking water. MTBE, a highly strong concentrate, is added to gasoline. Part of it doesn't burst, and with rainwater penetrates groundwaters. The dangerous molecule was found in drinking water in the United States in 1996. Science centers on both coasts have tried to find a way to cleanse the water, but with no success. Today, 1,968 municipal treatment plants closed down in 36 states. Despite forecasts saying that liquidation of the catastrophe will take at least 4 years and will cost $800 billion, Russian scientist Viktor Petrik, who lives in Lenin region, Russia, has solved the problem. It's not the first time that our program speaks about his colossal intelligence, unique science inventions. Foreign mass media calls him St. Petersburg genius, and considering his worldwide science reputation, it was to him that American President George Bush referred for help. In 6 months' time, the scientist not only developed a method of complete water purification from TBE, but also built a machine able to work in offline mode for dozens of years. And here I'm holding the document proving this fantastic result. Fantastic but true. The 21st century is now showing to us, people of the third millennium, that the triumph of technical progress is growing more and more, like a feast during an epidemic of bubonic plague. Ecological catastrophes stopped being something occurring only in science fiction stories. Environmental disasters have acquired the status of many countries' national problems and make MPs, senators and congressmen's hair go grey. This coming June, Bush the Elder will be celebrating his birthday with his family and friends, as well as with some privileged politicians. One of the few special guests invited to this party is our countryman, Professor Viktor Ivanovich Petrik. President Bush, our 41st president, will be having his birthday party on the 12th and 13th of June. It's an honor for us to invite Professor Petrik to be Mr. President's guest. This is a manifestation of gratitude to the scientist whose wonderful invention allowed the United States to solve a grave ecological problem. A group of American scientists paid me a visit 8 months ago. I was given a certain task to turn on MTBE. Frankly speaking, I didn't work on it for about 2 months, because I didn't realize how important and how serious the problem was. Then I learned about the Santa Monica disaster, and about the 6 wells that got closed by the Court of Justice. Morgan Corporation paid $1.8 million of forfeit for dealing with the consequences of the disaster. This was a very persuasive example, and I started working. Now the machine is ready. Actually, this MTBE is not an exclusively American problem. This particular gasoline component has been introduced recently, but it causes serious environmental problems. It gets absorbed into the soil together with rainwater. Its molecules are so tiny that they penetrate extremely deep into groundwater. This compound is a powerful concentrate. It's very dangerous indeed. American ecologists arrived in St. Petersburg to test the capacity of Viktor Petrik's unique machine.
My name is Tom Leahy,
Я
Vapor
Томас
Extraction
Лейи.
Technology in
Работаю в
California,
аналитическом
United
центре,
States of America.
аккредитованном при
This
правительстве
size
США.
machine
В этой машине применено сразу
This machine makes use of several technologies introduced by Professor Petrik. He is the person who invented a way to with MTBE. This compound was first introduced to reduce industrial pollution of air. However, it polluted the water, and we didn't have a technology to solve this problem. The problem of MTBE was first spoken of in 1996. World's best scientists were helplessly shrugging their shoulders. Now this water has 5 times higher concentration of MTBE than the water at Santa Monica, 250 parts per billion. Next week we will take this machine to the United States for demonstration. Now we are going to run this polluted water through Professor Petrik's machine. The standard for drinking water is 5 parts per billion. The standard itself is a manifestation of despair, for there can be no standard concentration of MTBE, just as there can be no standard concentration of potassium cyanide. In their application to Professor Petrik, American colleagues wrote, "We pray God that he will manage to reduce concentration of MTBE to at least 30 parts per billion. Even that will be a fantastic result." The California laboratory experts made their own tests of the results. It was found out that after passage through PET machine, the MTBE polluted water was absolutely clean. This water has come through Professor Petrik's machine. You can drink it. It's pure water.
This water is
Это
the
вода,
water.
прошедшая через установку. Ее можно пить. Это чистая вода.
Хорошо. 2 года назад я сделал замечательное открытие. Значит, здесь в эту емкость помещается
I made this machine 2
концентраты.
months ago. I placed concentrates containing a group of platinum here,
Так называемое газофазное
and
разделение.
I generated a gas that combined only elements from the platinum group. At a certain temperature, only pure metals start accumulating here.
Вот здесь через несколько секунд мы видим,
Here are palladium,
что
platinum, and
металлы.
osmium.
И здесь палладий, и платина, и известный осмий.
Using this gas-phase technology, I create special systems that enable us to cleanse the water that passes through this machine of whatever contaminants it contains.
На выходе этой машины иметь чистый
This is how this
салон,
technology works.
ни малейших загрязнений, и так сделана эта технология.
Открытие Виктора Ивановича Петрика
Victor Petrik's discovery is a blessing for the whole human race. And what concerns to boost the elk, Victor Petrik, as a true rat, is not going to go to a party without a present.
Я создал новый
I initiated a new trend in art. It will be called literature on precious stones. I asked Mr. the Jr. to send me a picture of his father and sent me around 30 photos. These are all from the States. This is how he is going to be represented, with an American eagle in the background. I think I did a good job. For even before you recognize him to be Mr. Bush, you see he is an American. This is my greatest sculptural achievement.
We hope that the cooperation with Professor Petrik will create a
We hope that the technology developed by Professor Petrik will be very beneficial for our country, both in environmental issues and for the country's economy.
окружающей среды, так и в
What is especially precious, Professor Petrik neither adapts nor transforms the methods discovered before him, but invents completely new technologies.
трансформирует уже
It is not a reproduction of existing technology, but the innovation and the unique thinking and inventorship of Professor Petrik that will solve the problems that we have before us in the 21st century. Thank you.
Как говорят, фантастика, но
It seems fantastic, but it's true.